Leadership and supervision. Leadership is stated as the process of social influence in which one person can enlist the aid and support of others in accomplishment of a common task. While supervision can be understood as an act of watching over the work or tasks of another who may lack full knowledge of the concept at hand. Needless to say, both of them go hand in hand when it comes to sales management. Pertaining to this fact, this lesson discusses various issues, aspects, and theories related to leadership and supervision. It follows from the previous slide that after studying this lesson, you should be able to analyze various sales strategies, enumerate the sales forecasting techniques, understand the way in which sales quotas are decided. Though different people at different times have categorized different leadership qualities, yet the differences seem to have ended by the charter presented by Burman and Evans in 2008. It includes qualities such as leading by example in accordance with the company's core values, building the trust and confidence of the people with which they work, continually seeking improvement in their methods and effectiveness, keeping people informed, being accountable for their actions and holding others accountable for theirs, involving people, seeking their views, listening actively to what they have to say and representing these views honestly, being clear on what is expected and providing feedback on progress, showing tolerance of people's differences and dealing with their issues fairly, acknowledging and recognizing people for their contributions and performance, weighing alternatives, considering both short and long-term effects, and then being resolute in the decisions they make. There are 11 principles of leadership, namely, to know yourself and seek self-improvement, be technically proficient, seek responsibility and take responsibility for your actions, make sound and timely decisions, set the example, know your people and look out for their well-being, keep your workers informed, develop a sense of responsibility in your workers, ensure that tasks are understood, supervised, and accomplished, train as a team and use the full capabilities of your organization. There are 4 major factors in leadership and are the existence of follower, leader, communication between them, and situation. Obviously, a leader should have leadership quality to showcase, followers that follow him, free and effective communication, and above all the situation that requires him to be a leader. Depending on these factors, leaders adopt different roles. Adopting varied roles from time to time, a leader should create an inspiring vision, establish shared value, give direction, lead change, manage resistance to change, lead by example, demonstrate confidence, win respect and trust without courting popularity. Be enthusiastic, inspire and energize people, create a positive work environment, empower people, delegate authority, be open to ideas, have faith in the creativity of others, communicate openly and honestly, give clear guidelines, set clear expectations, empathize, use team approach, facilitate cooperation, involve everyone, trust your group, rely on their judgment, bring out the best in your people, have common touch with them, coach and provide feedback, permit group decision, help your team reach better decision, monitor progress but don't micromanage, lead team, avoid close supervision, and above all, do not ever boss, do not dictate, and lead team self-assessment. We all know that a leader has the ability to influence others through qualities such as personal charisma, expertise, command of language, and the creation of mutual respect. Along with this, he needs to have good communication skills and personal skills. Leadership uses the background skills of mentoring, decision-making, delegation, and motivating others. The bureaucratic leader is very structured and follows the procedures as they have been established. This type of leadership has no space to explore new ways to solve problems and is usually slow-paced to ensure adherence to the ladders stated by the company. The charismatic leader leads by infusing energy and eagerness into their team members. This type of leader has to be committed to the organization for the long run. The autocratic leader is given the power to make decisions alone, having total authority. This leadership style is good for employees that need close supervision to perform certain tasks. The democratic leader listens to the team ideas and studies them, but will make the final decision. The laissez-faire, let-do leader gives no continuous feedback or supervision because the employees are highly experienced and need little supervision to obtain the expected outcome. The people-oriented leader is the one that, in order to comply with effectiveness and efficiency, supports, trains, and develops his personnel, increasing job satisfaction and genuine interest to do a good job. The task-oriented leader focuses on the job and concentrates on the specific tasks assigned to each employee to reach goal accomplishment by various theories like Great Man Theory, Trait Theory, Behavioral Theories, Participative Leadership, Levin's Leadership Styles, Likkert's Leadership Styles, Situational Leadership, Contingency Theories, Transactional Leadership, Transformational Leadership. Each of this is equally important in measuring the leadership pattern. Moving over to supervision now. Supervisory jobs differ widely in content, scope, and implementation. A good supervisor not only helps in developing wholesome attitudes towards managerial actions, but also exercises tremendous influence in securing full support and cooperation from employees. To perform his job effectively, the supervisor must possess certain skills. According to Professor Robert Kahn, these may be classified into three categories: human skills, technical skills, and conceptual skills. Effective supervision should give equal emphasis and attention to all three roles. Supervisors play scientific management roles to appreciate the importance of scientific management under certain conditions. These roles are in the form of technician, analyst, or controller, human relation roles like counselor, linking pin, human relations expert, the person caught in the middle, motivator or trainer, and functional roles such as being a leader, organizer, planner, or decision maker. To ensure effective supervision, a supervisor must practice participation, be aware of the resources available to accomplish the prescribed work, know and enforce policies and rules, find out the existing relationships inside and outside the immediate department being supervised, watch waste material loss and time loss, measure performance to aid in having a fair wage plan, secure employees' opinions regarding supervision, and develop capable assistants. Now let us check if we have understood the various concepts discussed in this lesson clearly. What is the behavior of an individual which is directing the activities of a group toward a shared goal? Leadership. What do you call the ability to lead one's own self prior to leading other selves similarly? Self-awareness. Who identifies and exploits opportunities for new products, services, and markets? Entrepreneur. Before we end, let us briefly revise what we have studied till so far. The mode of business, culture exchange, communication, and development changed the corporate world. The modern business is delivering time and mission-critical solutions at a faster pace. People from different background, culture, and nature are engaged together in a single platform of solution. The rate of risks, criticalities is higher, which require a change in the style of handling the situation and satisfy the need from parent organization to client organization. Great leadership encompasses confidence, assertiveness, and mutual respect. Great leaders take calculated risks and are innovative and confident in their decisions to do so. They realize that being timid will not get them where they want to go. This confidence and assertiveness will usually trickle down to the team members. Great leaders come in many forms. In one sense, solid leadership is a subjective thing. In another, there are certain characteristics that are by consensus typical of quality leadership. The leader possesses different skills and play different roles for individual development and organizational excellence. A supervisor acts as a buffer between management and workers. He helps employees in doing a good job using human, technical, and conceptual skills in an appropriate manner. He plays many roles and changes many hats while at work. Important roles played by a supervisor are well documented in management literature. That is, as a technician, analyst, controller, counselor, linking pin, human relations expert, motivator, trainer, leader, organizer, planner, and decision maker, among others. Depending on the situation, the supervisor is expected to enact a particular role to the best of his abilities.